Bitcoin update. Now, this is a new run that I'm going to be doing from now on. Every day, every morning, I'm going to be giving an update on the market, potential coins to look into, and a full breakdown of what's happening in the day. So make sure you watch this all the way to the end because I give really good potential buys at the end of this video. And let's go here forward. So Bitcoin currently is sitting around the 97,000 mark. That level there is a bit of a resistance line, but I think this resistance is partly due to the CPI report that's coming out today. We've seen a really good recovery from the other day, going up from down here, cleaning out all these longs. And I suspect this thing's going to go up and there's going to be some level of resistance around the 100,000 mark. And we might see a small little pullback from there, consolidation, and then break out. If we look at the Bitcoin Liquid Index, what we see here is that there's still a bit of a resistance lines coming here. We've reclaimed above the 21-day EMA, which is fantastic. I see this thing going up and maybe potentially touching the 100,000, coming back down, consolidating a bit, and then moving back up probably around the 120,000 mark. I believe after that point, this will most probably come down and settle around under the 100,000, the 90,000 mark. And then we will come again and have a final blow off up to probably the 150, 160,000 mark. So watch this. This is a really cool little graph to look at. If we look at total market cap, again, we see a nice little recovery back up. It was settling above the 21-day EMA, which is great. I talked about that yesterday. We see there's still a bit of a downward trend line that's coming in, but what this graph structure looks like, especially with the support line here and that triangle coming down, that sort of bullish triangle being built here, is that the stages of where this is pointing towards the last possible moments of investing into the market. I mean, I think in the next couple of weeks, what the eventual outcome of this will be a breakout and a shoot up towards the 4 trillion mark. If we look at total 3, which is the total market cap minus Bitcoin and Ethereum, we see something really interesting developing here. So this is the previous all-time high at 1.09 trillion mark. And we see that we are just currently settling underneath that line. That is usually a formation of a build up towards the breakout. That when a graph just settles underneath this level of resistance, the all-time high that we see, that is usually a consolidation pattern in which it will break out soon. So again, that could be a sign that alts or coins are going to be going parabolic very soon. So if you want to put your investments in, sooner or later is the best possible bet. But as we said, there could still be a little pullback here. Again, it depends on the CPI report. I mentioned Fat Cat yesterday. This is a small cap meme coin. It's doing some amazing things, a beautiful pump up. I said it would react off the 21-day EMA, which it almost came to, but that shows even more of a bullish sentiment, a reaction. And now this thing should develop back up, especially as there's now rumors of the Bybit listing coming very soon. The very last bit of the application has been put in, and now it's just a waiting game. Bybit, by the way, is the 3rd largest exchange in the world, and it usually costs upwards of $150,000 to get into that exchange. Just so you guys know, OKX, which is the 4th largest, have already accepted Fat Cat, and it caused that movement. So let's see what happens, and then the next one could be up towards the 0.0003 mark. So pretty doubling of its market cap. Some other notable mention is that Dogecoin is looking like it's gearing up for the next leg up. What I believe is going to happen here will be a small little retracement back to this area of high trading zone, high volume zone here, and then break out that way. Another one that gives this opportunity is HBAR. We see this downward trend line that it's rejected off. We have the support on the bottom. I believe also something similar to Doge is going to happen, where this thing is going to come back, retrace to around this area here, gain support, and then break out from there. What I will say is that I go live at 7:30 UK time every day, 9:30 to 9. We look through all of these graphs, we look through all of your graphs. You should definitely join us there. If you want to check out my other socials, this is Twitter, this is YouTube, and this is Instagram, especially as this malarkey with TikTok ban is coming in. I hope the US is going to extend it. It really should. And I also want to thank my Chinese spy for helping me out getting to where we are. Of course, there's no spy like that, but I'm just saying thank you. Anyway, I'm Alvarez, a seven-figure crypto investor. Join me tomorrow with more of these videos. Make sure you like, follow, and share these videos, and I will catch you guys later. Peace, take care, bye.